Do you know why Huxley was more right than Orwell? Imagine two authors sitting across from each other at a cafe, each offering a grim vision of the future. George Orwell feared a world of censorship, a world where books were burned, language was policed, and truth was buried under government lies. His world was built on control through fear. Aldous Huxley, on the other hand, feared a world of distraction, a world where books wouldn't need to be banned because no one would care to read them, where the truth would be drowned not by force, but by irrelevance. His world thrived on control through pleasure. Both imagined the collapse of human freedom, but one saw it coming from tyranny, the other from indulgence. For years, we feared Orwell's dystopia. But look around, scroll through your feed, watch what goes viral, listen to what's prioritized, and you'll begin to realize Huxley saw it first. We didn't need jackboots or Ministry of Truths. We built our own cages out of likes, views, and endless entertainment. In Huxley's Brave New World, people were numbed not by pain, but by pleasure. They didn't protest because they had no reason to. Why revolt when you're always entertained? Today, we carry a pocket-sized slot machine everywhere we go. Social media doesn't force us to obey. It seduces us into forgetting what matters. Algorithms don't need to suppress your thoughts. They just need to bury them beneath a flood of content. And unlike Orwell's Big Brother, we're not being watched with suspicion. We're being watched to better sell us things, to better predict us, to make us better consumers, not better humans. We mistake this manipulation for freedom because we choose to scroll, we choose to post, we choose to lose hours online. But when every choice has been subtly shaped by a system engineered for engagement, are you still the one choosing? Orwell feared censorship. But ask yourself this: when was the last time a critical idea was banned outright? More often, it's just ignored. Important ideas now compete with memes, gossip, clickbait, and outrage. The truth is not hidden, it's diluted. It's not that we don't have access to information, it's that we have too much of it. So much that we lose the ability to filter signal from noise. In Orwell's world, books were burned. In Huxley's world, no one needed to burn them because no one read them. That's what we're seeing now. Libraries and journals still exist. But who's engaging with them deeply when fast content is just more fun? The danger is not that we can't speak, it's that we've forgotten how to listen. Why question power when your every discomfort can be soothed in seconds? In Brave New World, people were kept passive through Soma, a drug that made everything feel fine. Not good, not meaningful, just fine. Today, our Soma is digital, endless distraction, artificial connection, manufactured identity. When everything feels comfortable, even if it's shallow, we stop seeking depth. We stop questioning, we stop growing, we crave pleasure and avoid pain. But thought, real, deep thought, is often uncomfortable, and so we turn away from it. Comfort has become our prison. Not because we're weak, but because we've been conditioned to prefer feeling good over understanding what's true. The modern brain is overwhelmed, not by force, but by design. Social networks don't just reflect your attention, they restructure it. Every ping, every swipe, every flashing red notification, these are not accidents. They are precision tools crafted to reward distraction and punish reflection. We don't choose what to pay attention to anymore. Attention chooses us. The more we scroll, the more our ability to think slowly and deeply erodes. And unlike the fear of Orwell's world, this erosion comes with pleasure. We enjoy the dopamine. But what we're giving up in exchange is staggering. Memory, patience, focus, introspection. We are being trained to skim, not think, to react, not reflect, and we're calling it freedom. In Huxley's world, people didn't just accept their roles, they loved them. They loved their distractions, their entertainment, their place in society. Today, desire itself is being engineered. Ads know you better than your closest friend. Feeds are tailored to confirm what you already believe. Your preferences, your politics, your insecurities, everything is mapped and monetized. And because it feels good, because it feels like you, we don't resist. We embrace it. What Orwell feared was imposed belief. What Huxley saw was self-inflicted delusion. When our desires are shaped by invisible hands, our freedom is only an illusion. We're not being forced into anything, but we are being led gently, consistently, away from authenticity and toward conformity. Huxley warned of a world where serious conversation was impossible, where people stopped asking questions because they were too distracted to care. Look at what dominates our attention now. Outrage over nuance, trends over truth, volume over value. Social media incentivizes shallow takes, viral moments, surface-level identity. And in that environment, deep meaning suffocates. We've learned to speak in headlines, to feel in emojis, to form beliefs in character limits. Meaning, real meaning, requires time, effort, and engagement. But those qualities don't scale well in an attention economy. So, they're dying. And with them, our ability to understand ourselves. This isn't just a philosophical concern, it's personal. You feel it, don't you? That sense of fog, that quiet ache of knowing you're skimming through life, that fatigue after an hour of scrolling, when nothing meaningful has been gained, but you still can't stop. You're not broken, you're not lazy, you've been targeted. Every weakness in the human psyche, our craving for novelty, validation, social belonging, has been studied, weaponized, and embedded into the very tools we use to navigate the modern world. It's not your fault, but it is your responsibility, because no one's coming to unplug you. That's a choice only you can make. Huxley showed us a future where freedom would vanish not in chains, but in comfort, where control would be maintained not through oppression, but through indulgence. That's the world we're in. Freedom isn't just the ability to do what you want. It's the ability to know what you want without being manipulated into it. It's the capacity to think independently, to act intentionally, to create meaning in a world drowning in entertainment. You reclaim your freedom by paying attention, not just to the world, but to your own mind, where your desires come from, where your thoughts go, what you're trading for convenience. Because the cost of shallow pleasure is deep humanity, and that's a price too high to pay. We are not doomed. The fact that you're even listening to this means you haven't lost the ability to think deeply. You haven't surrendered your mind. But we are at a crossroads. Will we continue to numb ourselves into compliance, mistaking stimulation for living? Or will we choose discomfort, depth, and clarity, knowing they won't come easy, but they will come real? The algorithms will keep pulling. The platforms will keep optimizing. But your attention is still yours. Protect it. Use it. Because the future won't belong to the loudest or the fastest. It will belong to those who can still think for themselves.